In this video, we are given point-slope form and we want to rewrite it into slope-intercept form. So just as a reminder, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to distribute your slope of -4 to everything inside the parentheses. Remember, when we distribute, we are multiplying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this left side of my equation, y minus 2. And then I'm going to write what I get after I distribute. So -4 times x is -4x, and -4 times 3 is -12. And when I'm trying to rewrite something into slope-intercept form, my goal is to get one y completely by itself. So in this example, all I need to do is, since I have -2, I do the opposite. I add 2 to both sides. Now when I add 2 over here, this cancels, and I have to be very careful where I add 2 to the right side of my equation. I cannot add it to this -4x because this 2 that I'm adding does not have that x variable. So I'm adding it to the other constant. I'm adding it to that -12. So when I'm done, I have y equals -4x, -12 plus 2 is -10. So that's how I rewrite from point slope into slope-intercept form. So just to show you a couple more examples, again, here is our slope-intercept form. And the first thing I want to do is I always want to distribute my slope to everything that's within the parentheses. So this would be y minus 3 equals -1/2 x. -1/2 times -4 is a +2. And then I have this -3 hanging out with my y over here. So I have to add 3 to both sides. So I get y equals -1/2 x plus 5, where my slope is -1/2 and my y-intercept is +5. All right, over here, I do the same thing. I take my slope and distribute it. So I have y plus 1 equals 2/3 x. 2/3 times -6 is -4. You are welcome to type that into your calculator. And then again, I want to get y by itself. So in this example, I'm actually going to subtract 1 from both sides. So that cancels. And I'm left with y equals 2/3 x. -4 minus 1 is -5. So my slope is +2/3 and my y-intercept is -5. Okay, so again, that's how you go from point slope form into slope-intercept form.